Hello again, YouTubers, on SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel with part 43 of our SpongeBob Adventures in a Jam playthrough. We are finally back and we are up to level 26. Alrighty, so 28,000 XP or almost 29,000 XP to level 27. But yeah, if you missed out any previous part, it's been over a month since I posted for SpongeBob Adventures in a Jam. And for a very simple reason, I've been super busy with exams, and I did say I was going to start uploading after December 14, but I had to take a break because the new Pokemon Hidden Treasure of Area Zero DLC came out, so I was having fun with that. And I will be going on a vacation to Tokyo, Japan, so do expect some new SpongeBob related videos, going hunting for SpongeBob stuff in Tokyo, Japan. And if you guys are interested in plane videos and train videos, we have the other stuff channel for that. You can see right here we didn't do very well in the Mailman event at the start of November, so I'm doing this voiceover on December 17th, the same day this video should go up, but the content here in the video was recorded over 4 weeks ago at this point. So yeah, I have a lot to catch up on, right? And just I think yesterday or a couple of days ago, last week basically, we had the update for version 2.3.0 if I'm not wrong, and that added chapter 3, so I'm really interested to actually see what that entails. I have not opened the game since I updated the app just yesterday, but yeah, so as you could tell, I'm very busy. I was very busy with a very major set of exams, and now that is over, the next stage of my life is actually beginning. I'll be starting a job, my first job after college. So yeah, very important stuff, and what that will mean for the channel, I'm not sure, but I will try my best to continue doing these videos as far as possible. So now, finally that is out of the way, and you guys have the general update of what's going on with this series and the channel, let's talk about the game itself, right? So the game here, we left off in Doom Tower, and I should be finishing Doom Tower by part 44. How do I know that? It's because I have recorded the footage. The problem with making these videos is always putting the commentary together with the footage, and that takes time, which I just didn't have while preparing for my exams. So yeah, now that I have a little bit of time, I'm going to try to make as many videos as possible up to where I am currently in the Cephalopod Lodge, which isn't too great either because I really want to show you guys what is in chapter 3, and unfortunately I cannot do that until I actually progress through this game. Okay, dialogue. We have returned bearing sandwiches. So yeah, in case you forgot, this is where you left off. Please don't tell us you want dessert too. Don't give them suggestions. Of course not. We must keepeth it tight to fit into our armor. In fact, here, taketh thee this doohickey. It was causing an unsightly bulge in my pocket. Is that even possible? Like, it's metal, right? Ooh, it's a piece of the enchanted tablet. Do you think we could get past you now? I sure would like to do that if you must. But be warned, only doom awaits you. Well, you don't say, right? It's the Doom Tower after all. I guess they don't call it Doom Tower for nothing. That be for me to knoweth, and for thee to findeth out. Okay, so we have time to help, quest complete. And it is time to go up to the next floor. So FYI, the next floor is the second highest floor. Or, actually, we haven't really gotten too much. So this area is actually on the ground floor, in case you guys didn't know. So this is the basement, right? This is where we began. And we still have the bullworm cell locked. So at the point I was recording this, I was just curious as to how many tablets I even needed to unlock this thing, because it didn't seem like it was changing at all. So yeah, anyways, I do want to point out that in the latest update for Christmas 2023, there is a new white border around the screen, which is random, but hey, it is what it is. And that took place before the new chapter update, right? So we are going to check that out probably in part 46 or 47, which I hope I can get out to you guys as soon as possible. All right, next level quest complete. So here we are on this new level here. We have to make our way over there. And I still am getting questions of why my energy capacity is, well, 82. And I know I'm a little bit late in the video now to actually mention it, but if you guys are new and you are wondering why my energy capacity is 82, please don't comment that, because I'm going to answer the question right here and right now, alright? So, before the worldwide release, you could actually get energy capacity upgrades by leveling up. That was as simple as it is, right? Once the game released in September worldwide, they took that away for some reason or another, probably to, farm the cash, because, then more people will be patronizing the in-app purchases. So yeah, that's why, okay? So I was an early adopter. So if you started playing the game from the worldwide release onwards, you don't get that energy capacity upgrade. I'm just sorry, I just can't do anything about that. I can tell you how to do it because it's not possible. Now, this can change because, again, I'm recording this in December 2023. If they actually, bring back the energy capacity upgrades, which I think they should, they absolutely should, because even for me personally, I think 82 energy is way too little for the amount of energy required to remove these obstacles. Look at this, 245. That is absurd, and it takes forever to play this game, which is why also I wasn't very motivated in making videos for this, but I digress. So FYI, that's basically why my energy capacity is not 50, okay? What be this strange place, says Dark Knight Sandy. You have trespassed on my inner sanctum. Ooh, sorry, we're just passing through. Don't mind her. No one just passes through without paying a price. What price is it? So do you want a sandwich? Or, man, she's just gotten used to this nonsense by now. Nay, you will aid me in my latest mystical endeavor. But we don't know any magic. You have hands. I don't. That's all I need. Gather 3 mystical stones and bring them to me. Where might we find these mystical stones? They are probably on a shelf somewhere in here. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess. Okay, so we have our next quest, and FYI, this is a long one. Okay, so you can see here, very cool, statue thingy. But yeah, we need the Heart of Stone, Heart of Fire, and Heart of Gold. And these 3 are actually located right in this room, and it just requires you to have enough energy to remove everything. Another question that I have been asked is, why don't I just use a cracked version of the game to speed through everything? Well, number 1, I just don't want to corrupt the data for this current account, because if I mess it up, all my progress is gone. Now, number 2, well, if you guys just wanted that, I was considering, but I can't do that on iOS, so yeah, it's just not feasible. I don't have an Android device, and I'm just not gonna do that just because. So yeah, if that was what you guys were wondering. Okay, now back to the video here. So you can see me, I'm actually using some of the exploding pies because I just got too tired of trying to remove everything. And I felt like the return on investment was pretty decent because you get to access the specific points that you need to get to in order to get the stones, right? Now, in order to get the stones, you still have to fulfill some criteria. So that is that. But I really hope that there is a balance change here, that, obstacles are at least partially reduced in terms of the amount that you need to spend, amount of energy that you need to spend in order to remove things, because what it really does is it just lets people with cracked copies of the game have more fun, right? Because they don't have to spend any money and they still get everything, and they get to see the end of the story. Whereas, people who just play by the book, well, no, you either pay money or you just wait and play slowly, right? So what the content that you see right now is recorded over many days, over many recordings, because it is what I have to do just to make a cohesive video just like this one. So yeah, that's a little bit of the behind the scenes. Filled bottle. One thing here, the filled bottle is super annoying. I hope they just remove make the bottles easier to get, man. Like, why is it so hard just to get one thing done in this game? And I know I've been a little bit more complaining about this game. It's just because I realized, after almost over a month of just not making videos like this, how unreasonable it can get in this game. I already knew it. I was voicing my concern and dissatisfaction, to put it bluntly, with this game before. And I think this game has a lot good going for it. First of all, the level designs without the obstacles is great. The story is interesting. It does add depth. Well, things that we've seen in the show with things that are completely brand new. And I really like that. I really like having more lore explored here, and there really is a story to follow, which is absolutely awesome. Unlike in SpongeBob Moves In, which by the way I still prefer because of the art style, but that didn't have a story mode like this one. So this game really has great stuff going for it. Unfortunately, it's very frustrating to play by virtue of how much time and effort you have to put in to make it a free-to-play game. Or to just, play by the book instead of using a cracked version of the game. Okay, so we have to get the Molten Fool's Gold here, and that requires us to melt the gold or something, which is pretty random, but okay. And right there we have another pile of the gold, and we are out of energy, so it's time to recharge. The Dutchmans Treasure is back. So at the point of recording this, a new Dutchmans Treasure event is ongoing. In fact, I actually just realized that I have to get to it ASAP because the thing is ending like in an hour or so. So yeah, very urgent right now. So I'm going to finish this video later, and I'm going to finish that recording for maybe part 48 at this point, part 49. I'm not sure how many parts I have to make before we can get up to speed with things here. But again, as I said earlier, I'll try my best to get these up and running probably daily, if not maybe like thrice weekly. So yeah. Alrighty, we've got our filled bottle of water. We can spin and get some exploration points once more. And corn, 3 orders. Alrighty. So we can do that off camera. What I want to do now is go back up to the next floor and get the gold off the ground and into the cauldron. So yeah, and again, just building on what I was talking about, the maps earlier, the map detail is really good because you can just see a lot of the things in the map doesn't have any like bearing on the gameplay. It's just aesthetically interesting, and I really appreciate the game designers for, well, including all of these cool details and stuff like that. Although I must say, because of the virtue of the way this game runs, it is a very linear game. So you don't really have an incentive to explore around. Not that you would need to, because some of the maps just make you go everywhere, every corner of the map anyway. So yeah. But I'm really interested to actually see what the newest chapter is, and I'm gonna spoil it right now because you guys probably have access to it already. If not, you can vaguely see what the map is like or what the chapter is like, and that will be Karate Island. So very interesting to finally get there, but we are a long way away. Yeah, a long way away, man. We spent over 10 videos here in Doom Tower, and we had this interlude with the Lost in Couch event as well. So yeah, we've been doing a lot of stuff and we are stuck here. So one thing I realized is, I was really fortunate to play this game before it launched worldwide because everything was much easier to go through, and I don't think we'll ever get back to that, unfortunately. So it's my fault, or my bad, basically, for not trying to progress in the game as fast as possible before the worldwide release. So yeah, I know this video has really been an update on life and the series and the channel and just my thoughts on this game, but yeah, We have the first stone, looks like. Yeah, there we go. We have the... I forgot what it's called. It's the green one. Okay, let's see what it is. It is the first... Oh, it just says the first mystical stone, or mythical stone. Mystical. Yeah, mystical. So, yeah, we have 2 more to go. It's gonna take a while, but we'll get there, guys. So, I'll be ending off the video shortly. Make sure to subscribe, like, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. We're gonna continue here in Doom Tower. Again, probably we should be done with this in part 44. I will try to pack as much as possible into part 44 so we can get over to the Cephalopod Lodge ASAP. But yeah, so I just wanted to get this video out first so that you guys have something to tide you over until we get to part 44. Alrighty, so yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye!